See, I was waiting to see if Ryan Garcia is gonna take that next step, and I've been telling people for a long time. The thing that, and this is to be honest with you, the one thing I respect about Ryan Garcia right now is he took the fight with Devin Haney. He had a couple of guys in his ear, the same people that everybody else got in their ear. Tank got them in his, Ryan got them in his ear, and look what he did. He went and made the fight. I'm gonna be honest with you. He had a million reasons why he didn't have to take the fight with Devin Haney. See, Ryan Garcia, he becoming a fan favorite because he giving the fans what they want to see. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. Whether people like it or not, he taking fights with opponents so big that you gotta watch him fight. He's jumping in that role now. See, Ryan's starting to do what Oscar used to do. Ryan fighting Taker 35, 40, fighting Devin, stuff Oscar used to do. I'm not saying he's Oscar De La Hoya, but I'm just making a point, bro. Like, dudes, talking about they want to leave a legacy and they want to do this. Like, put a fight together. And 9 times out of 10, after Ryan Garcia had his fight, I'm gonna watch him fight again. That's what you're supposed to do. That's how I go about things. The guys I like growing up, they fought whoever. You know what I'm saying? I know sometimes the business of boxing and all that comes in between certain things, but if you're not at that level to where you haven't even made it yet, like a lot of you guys, I mean, they retire thinking they bigger than what they really was. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. It's happening right now. It's a lot of guys who ain't as big as people try to make it seem to be. Them guys really ain't that big. Now we starting to realize that Ryan Garcia putting together fights, man. He got a lot of people counting him out. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of pressure on him. That's why I had fell back off of him. Even though I throw a little criticism out there, I fell back off of him because I can see he's actually trying to make something happen. What he's doing now with Devin Haney fighting, I'm laying off of him for a while. You know what I'm saying? After this fight, it ain't pretty. It ain't like, let me tell you, bro. This is cheat code to boxing. Ryan Garcia did this, right? And he's not gonna be around certain people as far as boxers and all the other stuff. He's not gonna be in certain circles no more after this. He does this. After this fight, he's gonna be another class. Just because of what he's doing, bro. He's taking hard fights, man. That's what we want to see. For some reason, and I'm gonna throw this little tidbit out there because I know certain fans, a lot of people like to hear what I gotta say about certain things, but hey, bro, right now, it's looking like Ryan Garcia, bro, he gonna possibly have one of the biggest fights last year and this year. That's pretty crazy. And he said he was gonna do it. You know, I got my thoughts on other things right now. I'll probably talk about later on. I'll try to probably go live later on, but Ryan Garcia doing a lot of things right now, bro. He's trying to be the new golden boy. I think he just stepped into that role. Because right now, he's gonna have Devin Haney and Tank on his resume. People say, well, it might be 2 losses. Hey, that's fine, bro. Manny Pacquiao got a lot of losses. I don't go up and down his resume talking about who he lost to. Like, what are we doing? Is this boxing or we counting losses? So what we gonna call this sport now? Count losses or boxing? Because right now, man, we just want to see the tough fights. I don't care how many times the dude lose. If he's taking tough fights, make it happen. Try to go 12. All the other stuff, man, look. their team got to figure out. Becoming a fan now is a whole experience now. It's like we got to dictate how guys, man, look, just get in the ring. Figure it out. I told people a long time ago, they were trying to say, oh, well, the Frank Martin thing and Ryan Garcia. Come on, man. I told y'all the Frank Martin fight was gonna be an option. All these guys, man, they connected in some way. All these guys connected in some way. Ryan, now fighting Devin. There's a lot of things going on. But I'm glad that Ryan Garcia and Devin will make a fight, you know what I'm saying, this time. Even though Ryan Garcia and Tank made a fight. I don't know, I'm just at the point right now where I respect what Ryan doing, so I just don't, it ain't no point of throwing no dirt on his name at this point. For what? He keep making too many big fights happen. And it's like, we got guys who's 35, 33, Canelo, and he's having, I guess it's a big fight because he's in it, but if it was somebody else in it, would it be a big fight? Would it be fight of the year? So, that's some other things I'm just foreshadowing, but I like the direction Ryan Garcia is doing right now. He's letting everybody know, because whether people want to know it or not, he's he's younger than Tank, much younger. So whether people want to know it or not, Ryan Garcia and guys like him and Devin Haney, they changing that mold of, yeah, well, if you're Floyd or this guy, then you have to fight this many times, and you got to fight this certain amount of level of opponent. Just a whole bunch of stuff people doing right now where it's not really a real thing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like that type of stuff. Well, I don't like that happening with certain things. I just don't like those certain things that be going on in the sport of boxing. I feel like it hurts the sport. Overall, just me personally, I feel like it hurts the sport. But, I mean, if certain things can happen, I mean, Tank Davis, he's at that point now where he's fought up Ryan Garcia and all these other guys, so he doesn't have to chase many people down, but at the same time, fighting Ryan Garcia, and then with this situation, then Ryan Garcia going and fighting Devin after fighting you, I would say Ryan Garcia taking the hardest challenges right now. Got to be the golden boy right now. He has to be the golden boy right now. If it ain't him, I don't see nobody else taking that challenge. A lot of these guys, they're just stuck in their ways right now. They letting these promoters eat away their good years. Because what we don't realize is, what, Tank in his prime right now, right? So how many of his prime years he got left? If I had to say honestly how many prime years he got left, honestly, I'd say 3 to 4. He got 3 to 4 prime years left. Honestly, I think Tank got about 3 to 4 prime years left. And that's if he don't take a lot of damage in one of these fights where he get into a slugfest or something. So, Ryan Garcia got that high competition right now where he's buffering that resume, man. Hall of Fame resume is a real thing still. And then people say, yeah, I got a top resume, but if everybody fought everybody on your resume that you have, you ain't really diversified everything. We got to figure out who the best. Okay, he fought the same guys, but y'all ain't fought each other. But Ryan Garcia, he definitely helping break that mold of these guys not taking hard fights and kind of riding the coattails of someone else to get a pay-per-view. But they gotta make some changes soon though, cause a lot of this stuff gonna catch up to people. Because we gonna find out sooner or later who's the upper echelon. Because some of these guys, if you fighting people who ain't never had belts, and other people are facing champions and pound for pound guys, like that's the next level right there. Like, okay, you gonna fight somebody who could potentially be on pound for pound, or someone who's on pound for pound, or we fight just regular guys? So most of these people, they just gonna fight regular people, so it will backfire. It will backfire in the end. It ain't a lot being done in the sport right now. People holding back, they're not trying to be the best. They're not trying to make a name for themselves. It's just a lot of coattails riding, man. But that's all I got though. Like and subscribe.